Hello, and welcome to this quick tutorial on how to use the curriculum guide during course registration. In this video, I'll highlight the key components of the curriculum guide and walk through 3 examples of how to complete a course registration form. You may find it valuable to follow along in the guide as you watch this video, so feel free to scan this QR code or click the link in the video description. While you can access the guide from a mobile device, a computer provides an improved user experience for navigating the document. Each title in the table of contents is a hyperlink that will take you directly to that page of the guide. Additionally, the document outline allows you to reference the table of contents at any time while scrolling through the various sections. So what's in this curriculum guide? Think of this as school in a box. While some course offerings may change over time as the Georgia Department of Education and other agencies update their policies, this document provides stakeholders with an overview of our curricular offerings from 6th through 12th grade in each content area. This course progression table provides a row for each content or program area and a column for each grade level. Required fine arts major courses are included in this progression as well. Notice that some majors require a third course during certain years. For example, 10th grade music majors are required to add music theory and composition to their electives list, and theater majors are strongly recommended to put musical theater on their electives list. Visuals of the 4-year high school course sequence have been provided to demystify the registration process. The ELA, Math, Science, and Social Studies visuals include 2 tracks to allow for various levels of achievement and interest. Please be sure to take time to read about the changes to the math curriculum for this coming year on page 26 of the guide. One of the most important sections of this document is the course placement guidelines. The guidelines will help you determine which advanced courses you are qualified to put on your course request form. Teacher signatures will also be required as verification of your preparedness to take an advanced level course. As you peruse the progression table, you might have thought to yourself, I wonder what that course is about. The course catalog is where you can find your answer. Every course that is currently offered at RMSOTA is listed in the catalog with an official course description and course number. If you find something you really want to take, be sure to refer back to the course progression to see when you would be permitted to take the course. And that brings us to electives. At the bottom of the course progression table, we included a list of all middle and high school electives for each content area. Additionally, at the end of the entire guide, there are brief descriptions of these electives, including whether a prerequisite course is required. Make sure to choose 4 electives for your registration form, and remember that if you are requesting an advanced course, you'll still need to get a teacher's signature for verification. Lastly, please remember that these are course requests. We cannot guarantee that you will be placed in these courses due to the scheduling constraints of our building. Okay, I know that was a lot. If you're struggling to understand how it all works together, I think it will make a bit more sense once we practice referencing the guide with these 3 fictitious examples. Remember, this is for next year, so think about what grade level you will be entering in the fall. Let's take a closer look at these 3 forms for our rising 8th, 9th, and 11th grade students. First up, our rising 8th grader, Ahsoka Tano, is a Cantina Band major at the Jedi Temple. She is partway through her 1-page form. Let's take a look at how she made her course selections in math and science. 2 courses are offered for math in 8th grade, Honors Math and Enhanced Algebra Concepts and Connections. In the course placement guidelines section of the guide, Ahsoka found that she needs to have 2 of 3 criteria, 90 or higher math average, GMAS score of level 4, and a teacher recommendation. She doesn't remember what her GMAS score was, but a quick conversation with her teacher confirms that she has the necessary grade and a recommendation to take the advanced level course for high school credit. Honors Physical Science lists similar criteria, though she already knows she qualifies because of her grade in her current math and science courses. Another quick conversation with her teacher, and she'll have the necessary signature and grade verification to proceed. Don't forget to verify that your major is listed correctly at the top of your form. Looks like Ahsoka isn't quite done. She still needs to look at the middle school electives and choose 4 to list here, and she still needs a teacher recommendation or completed audition in order to take intermediate saber dance. She does have her guardian signature, but she'll still need to sign and date it herself before submission. Let's turn now to a freshman example with Ron Weasley, a Muggle visual art major at Hogwarts. Ron's registration form is longer and allows him more choices than Ahsoka's. Let's take a look at how Ron selected his math, social studies, and electives courses. Ron did not earn high school math credit in 8th grade, so he will be entering the on-level math track. You can view the visuals for each department in the 4-year course sequence section of the guide. There are 2 choices for the on-level track in 9th grade. After looking at the course placement guidelines table, Ron knew that he would need to select the Algebra Concepts and Connections course because his current math score wasn't high enough, and he scored a level 3 on his GMAS from the previous year. Likewise, in social studies, 2 tracks are offered. However, after reading the AP course placement guidelines and speaking with his current social studies teacher, Ron understood that he would be most successful in the on-level honors course rather than attempting an AP course during his freshman year. Ron didn't take Spanish for high school credit in 8th grade, so he'll need to sign up for Spanish 1 now. Don't forget to verify your major is listed correctly. Looks like Ron isn't quite finished filling out the form, but he does have 1 arts elective listed in the first slot. He'll still need to speak with that instructor to get a signature, since that course is listed as an advanced course in the electives list at the back of the curriculum guide. Also, he'll need to complete an audition with Mr. Walker to be placed in the intermediate level of the Gryffindor pep band. Now on to our last example. Wesley Crusher, a cosmic chorus major at Starfleet Academy. Wesley is a rising junior, and his form is by far the most complicated. Let's see how he's justifying his selections using the curriculum guide. Wesley is currently taking Honors World Literature, but he doesn't plan to do dual enrollment courses at this time. He does meet the grade criteria for the AP course, so he will continue in the advanced track for ELA. Math is tricky this year because the state is transitioning to new standards and course titles. There's so many choices. Looking at the 4-year course sequence is confusing because the course that Wesley is currently taking isn't listed anywhere on the visual. The next page in the guide provides a table for this transition year. Wesley is currently in Accelerated Geometry B Algebra 2. Therefore, he qualifies to take Pre-Calculus or AP Statistics. Lastly, Wesley checked the AP course placement guidelines. He'll need a teacher recommendation, but he's definitely earning a high enough grade. Now on to science. Wesley is in Honors Chemistry right now, advanced track. Having really enjoyed Honors Biology in 9th grade, Wesley was hoping to take AP Biology. Thankfully, his science and math grades are in good shape. Now to get that teacher's signature. Wesley is taking World History this year in the on-level Social Studies track, therefore he won't need a teacher signature or grade verification to be placed into U.S. History. Lastly, let's look at World Languages. Wesley did take Spanish 1 for high school credit when he was in 8th grade, and he's already had Spanish 2 and Honors Spanish 3. With a teacher recommendation and grade verification, he'll be squared away to take another year. Wesley did check that his major was listed correctly, and he already got his mother's signature, but he still needs to list out all of his desired electives. If he forgets or leaves them blank on purpose, he'll be placed into electives by administrators. We hope you'll take as much care in filling out your form as we have in creating these resources. Please don't hesitate to reach out to an administrator or counselor if you have questions or need additional clarification. We look forward to receiving your course registration form very soon.